Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, we're going to talk about a new layer 1 blockchain that is called ClubMOS and their native token that is the CMX coin or Moss coin whose ticker is CMX. Now they currently have the pre-sale live for the CMX token. So in this video, we're going to talk about what this blockchain is, how does it operate, what is the value proposition here in terms of the blockchain, in terms of the native token, and how we can benefit here, what the actual opportunity we have in this system, in this protocol. So make sure that you watch till the end. I'm going to share every link in the description so you'll be able to get everything there. Now in this video, we are going to discuss how the ClubMOS blockchain it operates. We're going to take a look at their dashboard where we can get almost every bit of information that that is out there, whether it is about the reward distribution or reward architecture or the affiliate system. We're going to have every bit of information here. And we're going to talk about the token itself. How does it operate, the token allocation, and we're going to talk about this a discrete bonding curve. So within the pre-sale, how is the price of the token is increasing? So before we talk about this, we have to understand the value proposition of a new layer 1 blockchain, and that is, if you open up the coin market cap and if you see the top 20 or top 30 tokens in terms of coin market cap, majority of them are native tokens of blockchains. And even in the market that we are currently in, where the prices are falling, Bitcoin is at $67,000. It has dropped 10% within the last 7 days. We have blockchains, native tokens of blockchains that are reporting, in case of Hyperliquid, 16%. We have Stellar reporting an increase of 50%, and Toncoin increased 80% over the last month. So even during a bearish market, these, the native tokens of layer 1s are reporting strong gains. And we have observed this multiple times before, that the native token of layer 1 blockchains usually end up with a strong demand, which equals to higher value, higher market cap. And that is the actual value proposition here. And what we are witnessing in these times is a transition, a switch, in a way that capital and DeFi growth and integrations or real world adoption, they are moving away from the legacy blockchains. By legacy, I would I mean Ethereum, I mean Solana, I mean Binance Smart Chain, and it is moving more towards newer blockchains like Hyperliquid, like Stellar, like Canton, which I think is something that we should focus on, because the capital and institutional interest is moving away from the older blockchains, and it's moving towards newer blockchains. And that is the value proposition here. So not only that the native token of these layer 1 blockchains, they end up at a higher valuation, but right now we are seeing a shift where more interest and capital is being put into newer blockchain and they're in their native token. Now, currently we have the pre-sale that is live, which you can access from the ClubMOS, in which you can purchase the CMX tokens. And they have this very unique mechanism how the price increases. Usually what we see is, in a way, a tier system, or in different phases, in which after every phase the price of the token is increased. In this pre-sale it's a bit different, and I'm going to explain how that works. But before we do that, we need to talk a little bit about the blockchain in itself, how it operates, how it's different and it is better. So we have the documentations here, and we also have their official website. According to them, this is a simple AI-powered blockchain that is built for everyday people. So it's fast and scalable. I'm going to share the stats here. It is build ready, it offers lower fees, and it is AI powered. So we have everything that we have in a layer 1 blockchain. Because this is a layer 1 blockchain, we have the native token, that is a CMX coin or Moss coin. We have the explorer where you can see all the transactions, the different wallets. We have the exchange, we have their very own exchange, built-in exchange, that is the ClubMOS. This is a decentralized exchange. We have the NFT hub, we have staking hub. This blockchain operates on the enhanced delegated proof of stake consensus mechanism, which is a version of proof of stake in which the holders of the CMX token, they stake their tokens to earn rewards, and those staked tokens, they go towards verifying transaction, validating the network. They offer AI smart tools, and it's pretty easy for developers to build D apps and protocols on this blockchain because it is an EVM compatible chain. So you can use the tools, the same ones that you can use for Ethereum, for Solana, for Binance Smart Chain. It uses the Solidity smart contracts, which is something that majority of the developers are aware of. So if we move forward, we can get some stats about the blockchain in itself. So the block time here is 2 seconds, which is pretty fast. It is EVM compatible, so it becomes really easy for developers to develop D apps or build D apps or migrate D apps on this layer 1 blockchain. The finality is also 2 seconds, the same as the block time. So the transactions, they are finalized, they become irreversible just as one block is produced. The consensus is QBFT. The gas limit is 300 million. The transaction cost is extremely low. In the enhanced delegated proof of stake consensus mechanism, here's how it works. So we have all the information in their documents. So in the we have the enhanced delegated proof of stake consensus model. The validators are elected by the community through staking and voting. CMX holders stake tokens to participate in governance. Elected validators produce blocks in rotation. So the holders of CMX tokens, when they stake, they delegate their holdings to a validator who then validates the transaction, validates the network, produces new blocks. And as new blocks are produced, they unlock block rewards. Those block rewards are distributed to the validators, and they also go towards the delegators, which are people who have staked their tokens. And in that way, the validators and also the stakers, they earn rewards in this blockchain. Moreover, the CMX token holders, they can also vote on the proposals because they have this governance here. Now, they started working on this blockchain way back in 2023. So they have taken their sweet time in developing this blockchain to perfect it. And we are going to have the mainnet in this very year. So we have amazing things coming up next. Alongside the mainnet launch, there will be, of course, tier 1 exchange listings of the CMX token on different tier 1 exchanges, centralized exchanges, which is going to increase the exposure to the token. Now that we have discussed how this, the blockchain works, the basics, how it operates, from what I have understood here is this is a blockchain that offers faster speed, it offers higher throughput, it has a better block production speed, and it has a very fast finality, which is something that builders look for, which is something that retail and users look for because they want to build, strong and really fast decentralized protocols, and users want seamless and, fast user interface and experience. And this is what this blockchain is offering. And one major edge that we have here is that we don't have in Ethereum or other mainstream blockchains is that we have low and predictable fees. And that is something that we don't get elsewhere, which I think is pretty amazing. And it unlocks a lot of different use cases for adoption, for real world adoption, and also institutional use cases. And all these are going to add up towards the demand for the blockchain and also towards the demand of the token in itself. Now, let's talk about the token and also the pre-sale, which is a pretty unique pre-sale. So we are aware of the normal pre-sales in which we have different phases. This one isn't irregular or standard pre-sale. It's a pretty unique one in a way that we have this discrete bonding curve. So what happens here is that instead of different phases and price increasing after every phase, every time almost 3,150 CMX token are sold, the price increases by $0.01. And in that way, it started off at the price of about 0.0019. That's the base price. And right now the token is priced at $2.92 and it has a long way to go. And if you take a look at the stats of the last 30 days, they have received almost 3,900 plus active contributors. The peak single day volume is 125 BNB. There are more than 100 plus reward claim activities. The price has increased 160%. They have predetermined pricing mechanism. This is the bonding curve that we talked about before. They have fair reward distribution. We're going to take a look at it from their dashboard itself. And they have transparent smart contract system. So it is a layer one blockchain that allows for smart contracts, so people can deploy complex decentralized, protocol, different D apps, and this can have its very own DeFi, its very own TVL, which of course is going to be a huge catalyst towards towards adoption, towards the token value. Now you can get all the other information from here. Now the interesting thing here is that we have this smart contract governed progression model in a way that I'm going to show you guys that in the dashboard. So you have this in a way affiliate system in which when you participate in the pre-sale, you are eligible to get your own link, your own referral link, which you can then share with other people, your friends, your network. And when people use your referral link, they, purchase in the pre-sale, you obviously you get some sort of commission from a pool. Moreover, you unlock extra perks and benefits. So based on the amount of people that uses your link and join the network or participate in the pre-sale, your protocol level increases. So it moves from protocol level 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4. And as it moves forward, the depth is increased. So in level 1, the depth is just 1. So you can invite one person. And if you move towards the protocol level 1, the depth is 1 to 5. So now your referrals can refer other people and you benefit. So it basically unlocks different tiers to the referral system. And as you move forward to level 2, 3, 4, not only that this depth increases, so you get more activations. Moreover, you also get reward from a pool, which this pool keeps on increasing as the protocol level increases from 2, 3, and 4. So you can get all the information of different perks and benefits that you get here. And this is a very unique mechanism to benefit the users, benefit the people who are referring other people, but also it benefits the protocol and the blockchain itself or the token to increase the amount of sales that they get in the pre-sale. And you can get all the other information like the protocol explorer, so you can check different wallets and the different transactions. You can take a look at the protocol overview, so you can see the amount of CMX acquisitions from the pre-sale and the amount that they have distributed through the referral system. So in this chart, you can see that on May 15th, the CMX execution was about 20.39 BNB, and the 2.21 BNB went as reward to the people who referred others. So everything here is completely transparent, is completely on chain. You get every bit of information here, which is pretty amazing. So you get the wallet dashboard. So once you connect your wallet here, you can participate in the pre-sale and you can get all the information from the dashboard, which I'm going to show you guys how you can do that right here. So I'm going to disconnect my wallet here. Make sure that your wallet supports the BEP20 network, the BSC network. So what you're going to do here is click on connect wallet and it's going to give you different options for wallets. I'm going to go with MetaMask because I want the BSC network. Just click on it. You maybe have to put your password in. Once that is done, just simply click on connect. And once that is done, you can click on the switch to BSC, so you can switch to Binance Smart Chain network. And once that is done, that's all you need to do. Now here you can select the amount of BNB that you want to buy. It will show you how many CMX tokens you're going to get from it, and you're going to go ahead with the transaction. Moreover, for people that wants to sell, because in these kind of pre-sales, as the price is increasing, you get people that buy at an early phase, and they, as soon as the price increases, they want to sell, which is in a way okay that you want to sell. But when a lot of people start doing this, as the price has increased drastically, it creates a selling pressure and it brings the price down, and that is not sustainable. So what they have done to counter that is, if we go towards the information about the token, they have this tier aware exit tax. So there's about 30% exit tax in the tier 0. So this whole pre-sale is being done in different tiers, which we have the information about these tiers on the website as well. So these are the different tiers. And it also shows the price, the price range within that. Currently, we are in the tier 0. And in this, we have the 30% exit tax. So if people want to sell, there will be a 30% tax. Now, what this will do is this will essentially penalize those people that wants to sell at an early stage. And as the tier increases to tier 1, 2, 5, 10, and towards 19, you can notice that the sell tax keeps on reducing, and also the cooldown starts reducing as well. And this incentivizes long-term holding and not short-term dumping, which is how they are able to sustain, they will be able to sustain the price of the token and protect it from, sudden fluctuations. Now, once you participate in the pre-sale here, you can come to the dashboard, which is right here, actually. And you can connect the same wallet here and you'll be able to get all the information. If you are participating in the referral system, you'll be able to get information about that here. People who are using your referral link to participate in the pre-sale, you get all sorts of information here. You can see the reward engine and the CMX claim, and the network activation basically shows the the amount of people that you have referred or your activations, the network nodes, and moreover it also shows the allocation transfer. And we also have the performance index, so it shows the top 10 people here in terms of which wallet has accumulated the most in terms of referral volume. And then you get the documentations, so you get everything here, which is pretty amazing. And altogether, this is their entire blockchain ecosystem, which is built for, whether it's gaming or for artificial intelligence or decentralized finance. It is built almost for everything because of the infrastructure that they have built that offers faster block time, faster finality, faster throughput, and lower cost and predictable cost, which is pretty amazing. And this is something that institutions and regulated markets and traditional finance, they are looking for. And that, I think, is the true value proposition that we have here. And we have the opportunity to enter in almost ground zero, even though price has increased drastically over this time, but we are still currently in tier zero, and there are a lot of tiers to go here. And as more people are, acquiring CMX tokens, the price will keep on increasing, which is something that we can benefit from. Now, the CMX protocol or the ClubMOS blockchain, they have went to different events that happened in Dubai, in Singapore, in Kazakhstan, in Kenya. So you can see their representation there. And as I said before, they have been working on this blockchain in this ecosystem for more than 3 years now. And we're currently entering a time where we are about to have the mainnet. We're going to have, we already have the pre-sale that is live. And once that is done, they're going to go forward with the exchange, centralized exchange listings, which will increase the exposure to the token. So I think this is an opportunity that we should not miss, because evidently we have seen the coin market cap and all the different tokens, layer 1 blockchains and their native token, they usually end up at a much higher valuation that can be in millions or billions of dollars. Nothing in this video is an investment or a financial advice, so I would suggest that you always do your own investigation and research. But yeah, this is all of you guys in this video. All the links will be in the description, including my referral link. So make sure that you use it if you want to participate in the pre-sale. And yeah, that is all I have for you guys in this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one shortly. So stay tuned.